focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
It's the simplest expression. The smallest thing that changes everything. A smile. An upturn of the mouth. A brightening of the eyes. So easy. Making this the house with the best snacks. Kidless for the night. Like you're 20 again. A smile lights it up. Understands it all. Apologizes. Makes everything okay. And welcomes unconditionally. Because the shortest distance between two people is a smile.
Thank you.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, mrsandless.com. Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin. Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lea Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lea Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and catch all the action on albertlealive.com.
Hy-Vee's one-day sale, Friday, April 17th. Hy-Vee eggs, just 99 cents. Dole chucked or premium salad kits, just $2.48. Save on ground chuck, pasta sauce, and more. Friday only at Hy-Vee.
Drive your career forward with Albert Lea Bus Company. We're hiring bus drivers now.
perfect for retirees, parents, or anyone looking to earn extra income. Enjoy competitive pay, flexible schedules, and the chance to serve your community every day. No experience needed. We provide paid training, hands-on support, and a $1,000 sign-on bonus. Drive when it works for you. Hop on board and apply today with Albert Lea Bus Company.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to a baseball pregame here from Hike Field in Albert Lea. I'm Jay Paul. I got Farron, my daughter, my freshman daughter, with me producing here tonight. The 1-1 Albert Lea Tigers against the 0-3 Northfield Raiders. Thanks to our great sponsors who make it possible for us to live stream. We just saw all of them, but I'll thank them again. We do over 140 games and events every year. Thanks to Hy-Vee, GT Window and Door, and Gutters by GT, Advanced Focus Dental, Troy Thompson Agency, Mr. Sandless, Albert Lea Bus Company, LMR Media, Service Master by IAT, Alpha Orthodontics, and North Star Recreation in Owatonna. Northfield Raider Baseball brought to you by Integrity Material Sales. You see their logo on our lower left screen. They are the Northfield baseball sponsor, and they building from the ground up with gravel pits located in Medford, Faribault, Wanamingo, and Dodge Center. Integrity Material Sales providing rock, sand, and other materials for your building and landscaping projects. Albert Lea hasn't played baseball in a week. The Saturday doubleheader here with Red Wing got reduced to one game, and then they didn't happen at all. And then after the Monday Storms, their Tuesday game at Winona was postponed due to soaked fields. Hopefully they still have some momentum from that 10-4 home opener win last Thursday over Rochester Century. Brecken Wachholtz going the distance for the Tigers on the hill and gave up 4 runs on 3 hits, struck out 5, walked 3, hit a batter, and threw a wild pitch. Albert Lea scored 3 runs in the first, 3 in the fourth, and 3 in the sixth. They totaled 10 runs on 8 hits, 7 walks, 3 wild pitches. They only struck out 5 times. Northfield is a bit tougher of an opponent than the Panthers from Century, but they have an 0-3 record, but don't let that fool you. They probably would have gotten 2 wins last Saturday, but their doubleheader with perennial Big 9 basement dweller Faribault was postponed. The Raiders have had slow starts before, and very recently, 2 years ago, they also started 0-3, went on to win 15 games that year, and got to the state tournament consolation semifinal, losing 4-3 to Mankato East. So they've been here before. The Raiders lost last night at home 6-5 to 3-0 Red Wing. Wingers came down 5-2 and scored 2 runs in the top of the 6th and 2 in the top of the 7th. The Wingers to win that one. Raider Michael Stewart was 2 for 4, Wade Gilbertson 2 for 3 with an RBI, and Mason Munch 2 for 3. These two teams have traded wins every other year for a while now. This is one of the oddest stats I've come up with recently. Last year, Northfield swept the doubleheader from Albert Lea. The year was 2025. In 2024, the Tigers swept a doubleheader from Northfield. Before that, they only played 1 game a year against each other. In the odd-numbered years, Northfield won, and Albert Lea won in the even-numbered years. For the last 8 years, that's happened. Tigers win in even years, and it's 2026, so we'll see if it holds true here today. Tiger manager Jay Anderson is, I'll talk to both managers and also Nate Barkley of Albert Lea here as we continue here on AlbertLeaLive.com and NorthfieldLive.com. Anderson, and you guys played much better in your home opener last Thursday in the win over Century than you did in the season opener at Mayo, but that's to be expected, it's early.
It's what you expect with high winds and 35-degree wind chills and whatever. There's always an excuse, I guess, but we came with a little, our lineups are getting a little more set every game. The problem is we're just missing so many games, but as we get each game into the season, the first few games, it'll settle up and we should get consistently better as we roll into that. So,
well, I was going to say, any momentum was lost from that win because you had 2 games postponed. You haven't played in a week.
No, we haven't played in a week, and now we got at least 3 games going into somewhere into mid-May.
Yeah.
A doubleheader with Red Wing is lost somewhere. Doubleheader for Faribault is now looks like it's going to go May 16th. So that's pumping away into all those games at the end of the season, and then we just hope next Monday and Tuesday are great because those games look good on the weather, and we got to start getting them in. So
today's opponent, Northfield, over the last 8 years. When you play Northfield, they win in the odd-numbered years. You win in the even-numbered years. It's weird. I look back all the way 8 years it's been. But so 2026, it's your turn.
I hope you're 100% right because that's a big deal. I mean, they're 1-2, I think, and right now
0-3,
whatever. They're just playing they played early cold weather games. They played Mayo and whoever else they played. I can't remember who they played, but
Mankato West and Red Wing.
Yep. So it's a tough situation to get into, and it's one of those situations right now. If you don't have the pitching, anybody can win. And I was just talking to their coach a little bit ago, and once we get 5-6 games a week, you can't have the best team win all the time, because right now you're putting your best players on the field. The weather doesn't allow you to do that. So
speaking of pitching, who are you putting on the hill tonight?
Preston Smith will go today. Hopefully he can give us a lot of innings. He hasn't pitched in a week as well. So it's looking like he's going to be our guy. We're going to ride him as long as we can within reason. And we were confident he can. He's a strike thrower and he's around the plate. And we play good defense, make the routine plays, and it's going to be a good game.
Hot. Well, I mean, it's warm, which is a lot better than cold, but still, you got to keep everybody hydrated and staying healthy today.
Well, we go from one excuse to the other. With teenage boys, all of a sudden it's too cold and now it's too hot, and we play that little mind game. We just got to get that stuck out of their head, because it's the same for everybody, no matter what the weather is, rain, cold, hot, whatever. So we're good that way, and I think we're going to be good today. It's a nice day. The wind's blowing in, so that's not a problem for us, and hopefully it is a problem for them, and we'll go from there.
All right, appreciate your time and good luck.
Thanks.
All right, on the preview here, we talk with Northfield Raider baseball head coach Josh Spitzak. Now, your 5th year here as head coach?
I believe it's my 4th year.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 4 or 5. At least it's not 6 or 7. I don't even want to go there. You've had success at Northfield. 18 wins last year, 15 in 2024 with a state tournament 4th place finish. 19 wins in 23, but off to an 0-3 start this year. You've been outscored 25-8, but you did have a brutal opening schedule. 3-2 Owatonna, 3-0 Mankato West, 3-0 Red Wing. Not to use excuses, but it's true.
Yeah, early season games are always tough, because you never know how many practices you're going to get outside, and if we had a long basketball season,
right? Yeah.
So we had some guys that were just kind of getting back into baseball, and so you never know early season, and we've had a couple close games where we just didn't make the plays we needed to, but we feel like we're getting there.
It only matters how you're playing at the end of the year.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's what they say anyway. 2 years ago, you just started at 0-3 as well, and then you won 15 games, and like I said, you wound up 4th at state, so anything can happen, man.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about to the guys about that, just because obviously sometimes you're waiting for that first win, you get frustrated, but we brought that up, that you just want to be playing your best baseball at the end of the season and get that first win and get on a roll.
Yeah, you've been here before. What guys are you relying on to lead you out of this start to the season?
We got a pretty strong, senior group that's had a lot of success.
Yeah, they're all the sports, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, they've been there before, they understand it, and then we got some talented juniors that, are just stepping into roles this year. So, we've got a good, strong leadership group. I think that'll help us out.
Everybody's healthy?
We've got a few guys, that are still working their way back in from some injuries, and yeah, so I wouldn't say we're 100%, but we're getting there.
All right, man. Hey, a warm night, so keep everybody hydrated and healthy, all right?
Sounds good. Beautiful night.
All right, good luck. Tiger pregame continues, and let's talk with our player profile today is Nate Barclay. Is it Barclay or Barkley?
Barclay.
All right, just like it's spelled. Yep. Just thought I'd get to know that. Now, are you coming off some surgery here, or how you doing?
Yeah, so my most recent surgery was December 19th. I had 3 total last year. Been in recovery pretty much ever since, trying to get through it. So.
Is that why you're not playing in the field yet?
Yes, I plan on making a return by the end of the year, but no guarantees yet. But just trying to get
pitching or?
Yes, pitching.
Because you had Tommy John, right?
Yes.
Tommy John. Everybody's good that you might as well, huh?
Yeah, fun fact, it's actually 1 in 4 high school pitchers will have a UCL injury by the time they graduate.
It's crazy, and they limit your pitches, I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, hey, in the meantime, you're DHing, you're hitting 500 through 2 games with a single, a double, 3 walks, 3 runs scored. Got to be feeling good at the plate.
Yeah, I feel pretty confident. Going into this game, just trying to keep a simple approach. I hunt early and look for a fastball. It's my best pitch. A lot of people's best pitch to hit, and just adjusting from then on. So.
Yeah. Now you had a little dance move or something out at second when you doubled. What was that all about?
Yeah, it's the Drewski dance, a viral TikToker, YouTube streamer.
All right.
Yes.
Good to know. Coach had you hitting 3rd in the opener and lead off here last Thursday. Where do you prefer to be in the line?
I like to fit wherever I can. I fit a role the best I can, and I'm grateful for the experience. I've always thought of myself as a top of the lineup hitter, but whatever role I can fit best is when I'm going to slot. So,
What other sports do you play?
Just baseball right now. I've played a bunch though.
Oh, you were like a 3-sport athlete? Or?
Yeah. I used to swim, kept me in shape a lot. Soccer team actually last year, where I used to go to school, got third in state. It was a pretty great program, but.
And now, your last hurrah here with the baseball team, you get to play some summer baseball too?
I'm hoping so. That's my plan. So
With VF or
VFW
Legion?
Legion.
Yeah. All right. Now, you have any college plans, being a senior now?
Well, it's changed a little bit over the years, obviously, with the injury problems, but I'm planning on going JUCO, trying to get a better placement there and working my way up.
There's a lot of options for baseball. Town leagues. There's the Mankato has the whatever they're called. Rochester, I think, has there's options.
There's definitely options out there, but ultimately my goal is to play baseball after high school. It's been a lifelong dream of mine, and I'm not ready to give that up yet.
Yeah, good for you. Favorite glove brand?
Glove brand, probably gonna have to go with Aria or Rawlings.
Okay. Any significance as to the number 7 you wearing?
Joe Mauer was my favorite baseball player growing up. I went to his last game and been inspired ever since then, and watching him play growing up. So
I suppose I don't have to ask you who your favorite athlete is. It would be
Joe Mauer.
Yeah. Favorite bat size? What do you use?
I swing a 32, drop 3, 29 ounce bat. Right now, last year I swung the goods. Now I'm swinging a Miami Vice Mariucci. So.
Oh, okay. Favorite music? What do you listen to?
Music. I love Travis Scott. I dabble in some Drake, Future, and rap game. I grew up around the city in my adolescent years, so that kind of had an impact on me.
Favorite sports moment you've been a part of?
I've been a part of, I'd say one of my section performance. I can't remember who it was against last year, but I was 3 for 5. I think I had 2 RBIs. It might have been New Ulm or Marshall, one of those games, but I felt pretty great, and I had a great team around me to help bring me up after that. So
yeah, both high school and VFW were just a couple of wins from state last year.
Oh yes, yeah, we're always kind of close, and we're trying to make that final push. I think this is a great year to do it. We got to come together as a squad, and I feel very confident in that this year.
Final question: what's your go-to fast food?
Go-to fast food. I'd have to say Taco Bell or Blue Roof Culver's.
Okay. Sounds good, man. Hey, stay healthy. Keep doing what you're doing. You're fun to watch, man.
Thank you so much for your time.
There you go. It's Nate Barclay, and we have the managers handing over lineups here as we get going soon with Jennifer Walsh will give us the lineups, and we'll do the national anthem and get going here on a warm but windy day. The wind is blowing in pretty much straight towards home plate, so I don't know. You really have to give it a charge to get a home run today. Not that there's a whole lot of high school home runs, but you got it's quite a poke here anyway. 314 down the right field line and 323 down the left field line, and then at dead center it's like 360 and about that, and 350 or so in the gaps, 343 in the right field gap and 350 in the left field gap. But Josh and Jay are discussing things with our 2 umpires here, and then we'll get Jennifer on here with the lineups. Hopefully that works. As we have some bandwidth issues, I'm hoping. I've never had that in this building. That's weird. Look under there. Is there still a warning? Nope, it's gone. Whew. Well, so we might get a little bit of a lag. It kept coming up as a warning, just not a red warning, a yellow warning, so that's good. As we have 2 different views for you. Let's show them the other view there, Farron, as we have a longer view here from the side. I like that. And then we'll see the balls and strikes here from ground balls and stuff from that view. Actually, could be a little closer up, but I'm not going to mess with it because right now the view is good. There's no fence in the way, and I'm not going to mess with it. The first foul ball will probably mess that up. You know how it goes. As it's never a perfect thing, it seems like, but we have news that the softball doubleheader with Faribault for the girls on Saturday has been moved a month back down. It's going to be May 16th. they're going to play that. So no doubleheader Saturday as we were planning on here on AlbertLeeLive.com. But we are on NorthfieldLive.com here tonight and AlbertLeeLive.com as these two teams do battle. And I wonder, I should have asked, I didn't. They played doubleheaders the last 2 years, but all years before that they didn't, and now they're not doing it here this year either. So I don't know what the scheduling gods, how they decide who gets doubleheaders and what, but I love doubleheaders. Those are fun. It does make it a long day, but it's just, if you're a baseball junkie, nothing better than a doubleheader. And, man, how about the Twins? And how about the Timberwolves and Wild? They're going to be starting the playoffs here Saturday, and each of them have tough tasks ahead of them, but, it's playoffs, so that's what happens. The Wild, of course, drew Dallas. They got to go there for the first two games, 4:30 on Saturday for their game time. And the Timberwolves will open in Denver, as they just made the top six and became the 6th seed. So they'll go to Denver, the 3 seed, on at 2:30. So before the Wild. And then the Twins are winning. I mean, they got they tied for the best record in the American League with Cleveland from the same division. Tampa sneaked up there now. What is this? Cleveland is 10-9. We are 11-8. So it might have been a couple days since I looked, apparently, because Tampa has 11-7 record, tops in the American League. Twins half a game behind them, and we're a half a game ahead of the Athletics, who have also been a surprise this year, 10-8. I mean, all the doomsayers about the Twins, and I know it's early, but 11-8. Look at them now.
Fans, today's match features our Albert Lee Tigers.
I don't have. I got to turn those little units on. How soon I forget.
Please remember that Minnesota
then we can hear Jennifer. She's doing her openings right now, so I'll sneak over there, turn that on here, and we'll be hearing her in a second.
Please do not focus your energy on the officials and coaches of tonight's contest. Rather, cheer on the student athletes for the hard work and effort they display. As a reminder, this event and field are chemical-free for students and adults. Thank you for your support. And now, for today's starting lineups. Coming off the bench for the Northfield Raiders, number 2, Tyler Houston. Number 4, J.T. Groutman. Number 8, Jonah Cook. Number 9, Dylan Morrow. Number 10, Braden Van Sickle. Number 13, Tyler Holtz. Number 17, Jens Amenrud. Number 19, Taylor Stanford. Number 23, Jake Lawrence. And number 30, Torin Hoskins. And now for the Raiders starting lineup. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 11, Michael Stewart. Batting second, playing center field, number 7, Christian Whiteman. In the number 3 spot, catcher, number 15, Brody Jensen. Playing third, batting cleanup, number 18, Wade Gilbertson. In the 5 spot, number 12, right fielder, Henry Weber. Batting 6, pitcher, number 5, Ben Imes. Designated hitter today, batting in the 7th spot, number 14, Owen Jensen. Batting for number 6, second baseman, Colton Morrow. Batting 8th, playing first base, number 16, Rourke Bennett. And rounding out the lineup for the Raiders, left fielder, number 3, Mason Munch. Raiders coach is Josh Spitzak. And now for our Albert Lee Tigers. In reserve, number 5, Paxton Hovde. Number 8, Brecken Wackles. Number 14, Cohen Drescher. And number 23, Aiden Jensen. Starting lineup for the Tigers, playing center field, batting leadoff, number 13, Cooper Kermis. In the number 2 spot, shortstop, number 2, Leighton Yost. Batting third, designated hitter number 7, Nate Barclay. Batting fourth, second baseman number 3, Brody Rassler. Batting cleanup today, playing first base, number 26, Sam McGill. Batting fifth, playing third, number 20, Graham Goskeson. In the sixth spot, catcher, number 21, Zayden Brua. Batting seventh, pitching today, number 15, Preston Smith. In the eighth spot, left fielder, number 18, Easton Chewy. And finally, for our Tigers, right fielder, number 11, Ethan Steeler. Coach for the Tigers is Jay Anderson, and today's umpires are Jamie Pratt and Butch Huntley. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you stand, if able, and remove your hats. The privilege of this game was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us honor and respect their efforts and our country by devoting our attention to the American flag throughout the completion of our national anthem.
I had to hold the headphones out the window, but I bet the wind was howling in it the whole time as the wind is blowing in here right into the booth. So we'll try and reduce the sound there for the rest of the way. But just about to get ready to go here with Preston Smith taking his warm-up tosses. The righty has only thrown 3 1/3 innings so far this year. He gave up 5 runs on 3 hits, 5 earned runs. His ERA is a whopping 14.5, but that's because it's early, only 3 innings. 3 strikeouts, 4 walks in his work there in that first game. Bregan Wackles leads the team in innings of 7 1/3 thrown. He's got 8 earned runs, 10 scored. His ERA 10.14, 12 hits. He struck out 7 and walked 3, hit 1, and had a wild pitch. And Cohen Drescher got 2/3 of an inning in that first game. The loss, he gave up a hit, 2 runs, 1 earned. His ERA at 45 early on here. That'll lessen as it goes, hopefully. He had 1 strikeout and 3 walks. And hitting-wise, not a lot of extra base hits. There's 2 doubles, 3 sacrifices, 2 of them by Zayden Brua. No home runs, but they have 4 RBIs on the season, the Tiger batters, with 12 strikeouts and 13 runs scored, 11 walks, hit twice, and 3 stolen bases. I don't have the Raiders stats as I do with over there. I do all the games, so home games anyway. And sharing our broadcast today here, so I'll try not to be a homer, but I like Northfield too. You know, I've done enough of their games, basketball and other sports too, to know some of these kids. And man, what a season they've been having in all of the sports in Northfield this year. It's been outstanding to see. And they've got a good history of sports. As Michael Stewart will step in here, the right-handed, is he a right-hander? He's a shortstop anyway. I'm trying to watch him warm up and take some swings here. Followed by Christian Whiteman and Brody Jensen. Yeah, he's a righty. As Farron will keep the balls and strikes on your screen and the outs and the base runners, and there's a lot to keep track of for our producers here. But it's been a while. So when's the last time you produced anything, Farron?
I don't even know.
You've been a camera person a lot more than your sister likes to produce. But
I didn't really produce during hockey either, so I don't know.
Well, we'll put you to the test. This is one of the most involved producing jobs there is in our sports. So I'll help you out if you need it, but I can't see the screen, so all you got to do is just look at the scoreboard and try and match the numbers, I guess. Throw down to second, and we're about ready to go here from Hike Field in Albert Lea. They're anticipating 40 degrees and 40-mile-an-hour winds possibility tomorrow, or Saturday, rather. So that's why the cancellations early of those games, or at least postponements. As Stewart steps in, the right-handed batting shortstop, to face Preston Smith, the right-handed tossing hurler. He gets it underway, and it's low, ball one. Defensively for Albert Lea, of course, Smith pitching to Zayden Brua. And then Cooper Kermis out in center field, left fielder Easton Shuey, right field it's Ethan Steeler, and that one's fouled off and out of play down the right side. 1-1. Around the infield, Graham Goskerson at third, Leighton Yost at short. You got Brody Rassler playing second base. Sam McGill at first. He was limping in the pregame. I don't know if he's got a sore foot or if that's a lingering problem. We'll keep an eye on that, but we need Sam in the lineup. There's a grounder to third, and it's scooped up by Goskerson over to McGill for the out. Nice play on a 5-3 put out. One up, one down.
That brings up number 7, center fielder Christian Whiteman.
Center fielder Whiteman is striding to the plate here with one out and nobody on. Oh, and 3 start. Like I said, it has not. That's fouled and out of play down the third base side. Strike one to Whiteman. Didn't stop them 2 years ago when they went 0-3 and then went to the state tournament. So it can happen, especially when you got talented young men like they got. Both Albert Lea and Northfield had talented senior classes this year. The Albert Lea football team won so many games more than they have in the past 30 years plus. And went all the way to the section championship. That's low for ball one. 1-1 to Christian. 1-1, 1 out. Ones are wild on the scoreboard, and here's the pitch. And it's laced to third. Another Goskerson to McGill. Oh, this one's bouncing in. Sam secures it, says the umpire. And a 5-3 put out. 2 up, 2 down. That was a tricky one for McGill to corral there. It took a hop or two. Brody Jensen coming up here. The catcher is third up, another right-handed bat. And then get ready. We'll have one of those 30-second ads coming up here between half innings. Talking to my producer. That one is a strike called to Jensen. So Preston looking like he's right around the plate like usual. It's good. Usually see that from him. Gets his fair share of strikeouts last year, I remember. This is in the air, and it's foul territory, but I think it's going to go over the dugout. And yep, hits the dugout roof. Strike 2, 0-2. So now you can throw him pretty much anything. In or out of the strike zone. Maybe try and entice him to swing at something out of the zone or take some speed off, or you can do anything here. Curveball, a breaking pitch of any kind. Preston peering over his glove. Rocks and fires. And that one bounced in. So 1-2. 2 outs, nobody on here, top of the first. A ball and 2 strikes. Wind now going right to left. As it is howling. Hey, they dropped the third strike, but up and throwing to first. Another scoop for Sam McGill. Brewer got it to him, and that was a strikeout. Will go down as a strikeout, but a 2-3 put out. And a 1-2-3 inning to start with. That's always good for your defense. We'll see how the Tigers do when they come to bat against this Northfield D. Coming up here on AlbertlyLive.com.
Fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna to see their full line of Ice Castle RVs and keep the fun alive all year round. They also deliver a full line of enclosed and utility trailers for all of your hauling needs. Find them just north of Owatonna, across I-35 from Bass Pro Shops, or check out their inventory online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
So, all right, we're back here at Highfield for the
Defensively for the Raiders, number 5.
as we start our bottom half of the first, and Ben Imes is on the hill, and quite an athlete he is. I enjoyed watching him play football and basketball. A lot of these guys. And he's going to be throwing to his catcher, Brody Jensen, with Rourke Bennett playing first, Colton Morrow at second. You got Wade Gilbertson at third, Michael Stewart's the shortstop, and in left, Mason Munch, center field, Christian Whiteman, and Henry Weber out in right. First three batters for Imes will be Cooper Kermis, center fielder. He is followed by Leighton Yost at shortstop, and the DH, Nate Barclay, my pregame guest, hitting .500. As far as Kermis, he's a .500 hitter as well, leading off here, 2 for 4. I mean, they've only played a couple games, so the numbers are a few here, but he has to have a sacrifice, Kermis, as well as a run scored, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks.
Leading off the bottom of the first inning for our Tigers, center
And
fielder, number
finally done with the warm-up tosses for Imes, and here we go with Kermis, tall, slender center fielder, stepping in to the right-hand side of the batter's box. Last-minute instructions from Jensen to pitcher Imes. And we keep getting a little warning about bandwidth issues, so if it skips or slows down a little bit, but I think we're good now. That warning sign comes and goes. As long as it doesn't go red, we're good. Here's Imes' first pitch of the afternoon for Kermis, and it's outside and goes to the backstop. Ball 1. Had some pace on it. It hit pretty hard. So the 1-0 pitch. Imes to Kermis. It is 1-1 now after a strike from Imes. And he takes his time looking in. Gets the sign. Now the wind just howling straight into home here as that one's just outside. 2-1 now to Cooper. Girls over in, or up in Northfield tonight. I think the track and field team was in Winona too. Here's the 2-1 from Imes. And it backed him off, but it's a called strike. 2-2. To the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the first. Scoreless from Highfield, Northfield, and Albert Lee. The pitch, swing and a miss. Sets him down with his first K of the day, Imes. And it's 1 up, 1 down there, so nobody's reached yet here in 4 at-bats in the game. Leighton Yost next up here, the shortstop, right-handed bat. Leighton hitting .166. He's 1 for 6 on the season. With an RBI, he's got a run scored too. 2 strikeouts and a walk, and a stolen base. So pretty active for a 1 for 6 start. As he takes ball 1. The 1-0 to Yost is blasted fouled and out of play first base side. So 1-1 to Layton. One count, one out, nobody on here in the bottom of the first for Albert Lee as Imes peers in, gets the sign, and here he goes. And that one's fisted foul left side for strike 1-2 to Layton. Imes checking in here, the righty gets it, ready to go. He winds and fires. Outside, 2-2 is the count. He went 2-2 to Kermis and struck him out. Let's see what he does with Layton. He's got the wind with him. The pitchers, for the most part, they're getting a little extra boost here with the winds. As that is fouled off and out of play to the right side, and we'll do it again at 2-2. If the wind was heading out, just put it in the air. We'll let it carry. But I think it's going to be real tough to get a home run here today. As the pitch swung on and got a piece of it to stay alive here at 2-2. But he hit it right in the dirt at home. Jensen gathered it up, and Imes looking around as his defense is pretty straight up in the infield. Not deep, though. And the outfield playing up a little bit, too, but straight away. Here's the pitch. It goes low for a full count. 3-2 now to Yost. And probably hear the sirens again at 6. I know we have some emergency vehicles right now going by the area, but it's severe weather month or whatever, a week, whatever it is. We heard sirens earlier in the day, too, here in Albert Lea. And there's a walk. Now, Layton worked a walk from Imes, so a strikeout on a walk for Ben. And that puts him at first for Nate Barclay, who has been among the better hitters on this Tiger team early on here. 500 average, 2 for 4 with a double. 3 runs scored, and he's walked twice. He has not struck out. He's a lefty. Normally pitches, but he's been through some Tommy John. He's had 2 or 3 surgeries, he said. Hoping to get to pitch here yet this season and then into summer ball, too, for the VFW and Legion. There's a ball 1 to him. And he brought it up in the pregame. 1 out of 4 high school pitchers has a shoulder surgery of some sort. Not necessarily Tommy John, but that's a lot. 25%. Not sure if his doctor came up with that one or if he Googled it or what, but that's what he said. 2-0 now to Nate. And his little sister, Reagan, skates with my daughters, Farron and Paisley. You like Reagan Barclay?
Yes, she's nice.
She's quite a bit younger, but they throw over to first safely back in is Yost.
She's fun to be around.
Yeah, that was a good show. We had the show was just a couple weeks ago here for Albert Lee Figure Skating Club. My girls have been in it for a while. Farron a little bit longer than Paisley, but they're also on a high school dance team. We're going to do some of that this fall, or hoping to anyway. There's a pitch out, basically. The runner goes, and a collision at second. He says safe. Now, it was close. Shortstop. Stewart had the ball and right there in position, but the umpire says the hand of Yost beat the throw, and so there's a stolen base and a runner in scoring position for the Tigers. And the 3-0 count now to Nate Barclay with Sam McGill on deck. 3-0, runner at second, 1 out. He lets it go, but it's called strike 1 rather. 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. And that wind keeps shifting. It goes right at us, and then it goes out to left field, depending on its mood. Now there he lets it go, and it's ball 4. So back-to-back walks. And see, Yost didn't have to go through all that trouble. He could have got to second with just walking down there. But he got the steal earlier. So strikeout and 2 walks brings up Sam McGill. Sammy on the year, 1 for 4, 250 average with 4 runs scored. He's walked twice, struck out once, got hit once, stole a base. Sam stole a base. No wonder he's limping. Strike 1 to McGill. And he lets that one go. I'm throwing a few more pitches than Smith, who got the 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first. But it's early, and they have quite a cap of pitchers. I think they can go quite deep. There's a swing and a miss for Sam. Got out in front of that one. 0-2. Still just 1 out, but 2 on now here in the early threat for the Tigers. First and second with 1 away. Sam looking at 0-2. Bimes could pretty much throw him anything here. Checks the runners. Keeps it outside, and Sam doesn't go for it. 1-2. McGill going to play football at D1 St. Thomas in St. Paul. Yes, that's big time. You know, he'll be, I think they're going to make him a linebacker. He was a D end here, or edge rusher, but he can do some of that there. I don't know how much freshmen play at that level, but here is the 1-2 to Sam. And it's on the ground, left side, through. May score a run. They're sending it as Yost digging for home. The throw is not in time, and it's 1-0, and all the way around to third and second go the runners. So McGill with an RBI single. He goes to second on the throw. And Barkley all the way around to third as Yost scores the first run of the game, and it's 1-0 Tigers.
Now batting third baseman number 20,
on the first hit of the game. For you Albert Lee fans, you know, Carter Kahn, athlete, basketball, football as well, is going to Winona State. He is a wide receiver there, a freshman next year. McGill, a defensive linebacker for St. Thomas. They're going to play each other in the first game of their season this fall. Hopefully they'll both get out there, and maybe Sam can catch up to Carter and tackle them. That'd be fun. Known each other all their lives. Just so happened the schedule has St. Thomas playing Winona State in the first game. That's a strike on the outside corner to Graham Goskeson. It's 0-1. Graham, a 500 hitter in 2 games, 2 for 4. He's got an RBI, 3 runs scored, a walk, and a hit. He was hit once. And he fouls one out of play. Now 0-2. 1 out, 2 in scoring position, 1 run in here. They don't have it yet up on the big scoreboard. We have it on ours. Yeah, well, look at that. Farron's doing better than the Hike Field crew. 0-2 to Graham. And that's why way outside, and he stays off of it. So 1-2. I love that shot from behind the plate. There's no, I got perfect between the fence, the links. I want to bring a wire cutter, but I think I might get in trouble if I did. Make a little hole in the fence. Probably not advised. They usually frown on that kind of stuff. That's fouled off and out of play. Still 1-2 with 1 out and 2 on. Goskeson trying to keep things alive here, and Imes needs to get an out or a double play, but it's not really in order here as he strikes out Goskeson there. Swing and a miss. 2 outs, both by the K for Ben. He's got 2 walks and 2 strikeouts and an RBI single so far this inning, and Zayden Brewer coming up here, the catcher. Z is hitting 0. He's 0 for 4. He does have 2 sacrifices, though, and that gave him 2 RBIs on the year. He struck out a couple of times. This takes strike 1. Senior-laden teams, both of these. Like I said, Northfield's really had an impressive sports year, both girls and boys. And Albert Lee, too, for them, it's been better than a lot of years here. Heck, the girls' soccer team went to the state tournament, too, for Albert Lee. So that was out of the blue earlier in the fall. And then football team did so well, got to one step away from state. Last year, the baseball team, 2 or 3 wins away from state. That's low. 1 and 2 to Brewer. And the VFW team also was 2 wins from state and just barely missed. The golf team, boys golf team, went to state last year, and that's hit to third. The run will score. The throw to first is in time, so the run does not score. I'm sorry. As that's a 5-1 put out to end the inning, and a 1-run first inning for the Tigers gives them the lead. After 1, it is tied up here. Or no, it's 1-0 at I'm looking at the screen and seeing how you're doing, and then I'm trying to do the talking. I'm not that smart. I can't do that 2 things at once. I'm not talented enough. But let's take the break here with the half inning over here on AlbertLeeLive.com and NorthFieldLive.com.
30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 this Saturday and Sunday. That's a 30-cent fuel saver for every $60 you spend in store and online. Saturday and Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Just a 15, right? Back here, by the way, Northfield Raider Baseball brought to you by Integrity Material Sales. Building from the ground up with gravel pits located in Medford, Faribault, Wanamingo, and Dodge Center. Integrity Material Sales providing rock, sand, and other materials for your building and landscaping projects. As you see their logo in the lower left, and then our Albany sponsors are rotating in the upper left. Scoreboard upper right, and then our logo in the lower left. It's rare we have all 4 corners filled, but we've got that today here. Glad to have you along, whether you're a Northfield fan or an Albert Lee fan, on both channels here today. The girls are up in Northfield, so that'll be on NorthfieldLive.com if you're watching softball. Also, I was going to look at the schedule, see what else was going on. There's nothing tomorrow, though. That's kind of, well, I shouldn't say nothing, but tennis today, 4:30 in Fairmont for the boys. Track and field junior high meet in Medford at 4:30. There's this game, and then the girls are in Northfield. Tomorrow, golf in Stewartville at 1 o'clock for the boys at Willow Creek Golf Course. Girls and boys track and field tomorrow, 4:30 in Austin. Take the long trip to Austin from Albert Lee. And there's a jazz band concert at the Albert Lee High Commons tomorrow night, 7 to 9. Saturday, all those games have been postponed, no matter what the sport, because of the winds and the cold weather that's expected. The softball doubleheader with Faribault has been moved to May 16th with Albert Lee, and I don't know for the other ones, but Mankato had some. They moved from Saturday to tomorrow. In fact, I'll be going up to Mankato East for softball tomorrow. So after a 1-2-3 first, Preston Smith steps up, and he's going to face the 4-5-6 hitters. Wade Gilbertson, the third baseman, he's a lefty and takes the first pitch, strike 1. Henry Weber, the right fielder, and Ben Imes, the pitcher, due up next after Gilbertson. And he puts one on the ground. It's scooped up at shortstop. And Yost to McGill in time. Oh, Gilbertson doesn't agree with that, but the umpire was rather emphatic about that one on a 6-3 put out. 4 in a row set down by Smith. 1 up, 1 down here in the second. Henry Weber is the right fielder. And he's a right-handed bat. Stepping in with 1 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's Preston changing speeds there, gets a strike. Oh and 1 to Weber, and the pitch skied over second base. And getting under it and making the catch, Brody Rassler. And with a wind like that, you can move a little bit. That one didn't seem to move too much, but Pop out to second, 2 up, 2 down, and 5 in a row set down by Smith. And here's pitcher against pitcher. Imes coming up. The righty. He bounces one foul on the left side. Strike one. Smith working quickly and throwing minimal pitches. Imes had a little bit of longer first inning. We'll see how he does when he gets out there for the second. But right now, an 0-1 count against Smith. Rocks and fires, and that's right back to him, but he can't glove it. Yost picks it up. No, I guess he doesn't pick it up. It's a base hit. That's an infield single for Imes. Breaks the string of 5 in a row set down by Smith. And their first hit of the game belongs to Imes. Well, Owen Jensen, the DH, coming up with 2 down. And they got a pinch runner, Brayton Van Sickle, in there for Imes, the pitcher, so he can get some rest. I think that's a 10. And he gets a good lead out there as Smith gives him a glance a couple times. McGill playing the bag, of course, at first. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 1. Ball 1 to Jensen. Van Sickle with the lead again. Smith taking a little more time here, keeping an eye on the base runner. He delivers 1-0, a swing and a miss by Jensen, makes it 1-1. As Preston looks in, checks the runner again, the 1-1 pitch is low. It's the throw down on the steal, and it's a steal by Van Sickle. He's in at second. That was a ball, so 2-1 to Jensen. Runner in scoring position for the Raiders. DH Owen Jensen gets looks down at the manager down at third and ready to go. Smith gets the signal, checks the runner at second. The 2-1 is on the way. And it skips away, and that's going to get the runner to third. As Brewer just couldn't hold on to that one. That's a pass ball. And now Van Sickle on third. That tying run just 90 feet away with a 2-2 count. Smith now checks the runner with 2 down. Runner there at third. Swing and a miss by Jensen, and that is the first strikeout and timely for Smith. As he ends the inning with that K, and the threat is over. We leave that runner at third. Through an inning and a half, it's 1-0 Albert Lea, and the Tigers coming to bat on NorthfieldLive.com and AlbertLeaLive.com. Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
But I'm not even scared of the kid.
Here we are back. What kid are you talking about? No. As warm-ups for Imes. Well, they came close. They got a guy over to third, but a strikeout there at the end of the second, top of the second, prevented the tie. So 1-0 Tigers. And they are batting here in the second with the 7, 8, 9 hitters. Preston Smith, Easton Shuey, Ethan Steeler on the way. And they went after Imes there in that first inning. Only got the 1 run, but made him throw a lot of pitches, walked a couple of guys, had a strikeout, or had 2 strikeouts as well. Only the 1 hit was the RBI single from McGill.
Second inning is pitcher number 15.
And we go pitcher against pitcher here again, righty against righty, as Preston steps in, and he's hitting 258, 250 on the year, 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts and a walk. Up and outside for ball 1 to Preston. Now the wind is blowing left to right. Boy, that's switching. It's all in, but goes from left to right to left to right down the middle. And that's outside and low. 2-0. Start here for Ben to Preston Smith. Imes fires. Strike on that inside corner. Two and one. I'm taking his time. There he delivers right back up the middle. He tried to stab it, but couldn't. It's a base hit for Smith. Second hit of the game for Albert Lee.
Next up.
And Shuey comes up.
Number 18, Easton Shuey.
Easton with a 166 average. He's 1 for 6. He's a young year. He's got 1 strikeout and a walk. Lefty. Playing out in left field for the most part so far. Going to have a pinch runner here for Preston, the pitcher. They don't want to risk him hurting himself sliding or anything, so they send in Paxton Hovde.
Paxton Hovde is going in as a pinch runner.
Smith, first pitch to, Shuey, the first pitch to him coming. Big lead over there by Hovde. And that's an outside pitch to Shuey, so ball 1. Yeah, Hovde's really got a good lead. That's one among the biggest leads I've seen here early in the year. Here's the pitch, and it's ripped to left. Base hit through between the third baseman and shortstop. And Hovde gets to second on the back-to-back base hits by Smith and Shuey. Third hit of the game for the Tigers, and that brings up Ethan Steeler, the 9-hitter. Steeler hitting 400 this year, 2 for 5. He's got a double. He's got a run scored. Extra base hits, not a lot. 2 doubles is all for Albert Lee, but a couple sacrifices, and they've been walked and hit, and that helps wild pitches and things like that. And their 1-1 start. Some teams have 6 games in already. Ooh, he was going for a bunt there, but it went behind him for ball 1. Steeler seemed to square off the bunt there and thought better of it because it was coming behind him. 1-0. Runners at first and second, and nobody out here in the second. Already up 1-0, Albert Lee. And he squares the bunt that time, and he misses. Strike there, and it's 1-1 to Ethan. Top of the order coming up here. Cooper Kermis due up next. I think we're going to lose one of our cameras before the end of the game. This is slow pace. I only had an hour, almost 2 hours of time on the camera. That's the one behind home plate. But we'll take it as long as we can. I think we'll be all right with the side view there. The rest of the way, there's a bunt. And he lays it down the third base side. The throw is up the line a little bit, but he got him at first. And the runners move up. So sacrifice bunt for Steeler. The old sack bunt moves the runners to third and second, and he's the first out. And brings up Kermis, who struck out his first time up.
Brings up number 13, Cooper Kermis.
Well, the umpires are going to look at this or talk about this. Maybe he'll be safe. He is safe. The home plate umpire talked him into it. So not a sack bunt. It's actually a bunt single. And 3 hits in a row for the Tigers. Loads the bases for Kermis, who struck out, like I said, his first time up. Came in with a 500 average, and he does not have an RBI, so this is time for him to get one of those here going on his stat sheet. As Imes says, I don't think so. I got to get some outs here. He strike one there called to Kermis. Imes with 2 strikeouts, 4 hits. He's walked 2, giving up the 1 run. That one's up and outside for ball 1. 1-1 to Cooper. Everybody gets their leads. Hovde at third, Shuey at second, Steeler at first. After back-to-back-to-back base hits, and that one's in the dust, so 2-1. Two and 1 to Cooper Kermis, center fielder. Still nobody out. Bases loaded here for the Tigers in the second. Imes throwing a lot of pitches here today already as he winds and fires, and that's outside. Nice scoops there by the catcher on the last couple, keeping runners at bay. As Jensen doing a good job there with the glove. I always thought, I caught a little bit, but it's such a, I don't know, it was an awkward glove for me. It's such a smaller pocket there at the top. You got to be good to control that thing. As that is a swing and a miss, and Kermis has a full count now, 3-2. And the 3-2 is on the way as Imes takes a look at the runners, and that's a grounder to third. Can't scoop. Shortstop gets it, but the third baseman had already made the play. Nowhere to go with it, and everybody's safe. The run scores. Hovde comes in with the second run of the game for the Tigers. And it's an infield single for Kermis with an RBI. 4 hits in a row, 4 singles in a row.
Number 2, Leighton Yost.
To start the second here. Still nobody out, still bases loaded, and Leighton Yost is up. He walked, stole a base, and scored in the first. Came in hitting 166. He can add to his stat total here with a base hit. And he does. Right up the gut to center field. That's going to score 1. Here comes the second one. And the throw is on time, and he got him. As Steeler was thrown out at home, but Shuey scored in front of him to make it 3-0. And that's an RBI single for Yost. 5 hits in a row to start the inning, but they get the first out at home on Steeler. So 1 down, Yost at first, Kermis at second. Well, Kermis went around to third. So first, and on the throw home, Yost and Kermis both advanced. So Yost at second, Kermis at third. 1 down, and Nate Barclay is up with 1 away, and he walked and ended up stranded at third in the first inning. It's up high, ball 1. 5 straight singles to start this second inning. The 1 out on the throw home for Steeler. That was a very close play. Nice relay in there for the Raider D. Swing and a miss for Barclay. It's 1-1. Base hit could score 2 more here, so Raiders have their infield up a little bit, except second base is playing a little deeper. Outfield straight away, fairly shallow actually. This is popped straight up and to the right side. It's running out of room. It's out of play. Into the stands. Leave my camera alone up there. So that's a strike. 1-2 to Barclay. How are the burgers?
Good.
Yeah, she's...
No cheese.
Oh.
That's fine. It was still good.
You're cheesy enough. Here's the 1-2 with 1 out, 2 on, and time's called by Nate. Ready to go again. I'm just going to check those runners, get his sign, and see if he can put an end to this. It's 3-0. Outside too far, says the umpire. 2-2. 6 hits in the game, 3 runs. As they have jumped on Ben here early, and it's a foul. Oh, off the catcher's mask or helmet. You still feel that, I'm sure. And it's 2-2 as the umpire gives him a little time to shake it off there. Walks the ball out to the pitcher. The wind is howling. Coming pretty much straight in. Well, kind of straight into right to left. 2-2 count. To Barclay. Here's the pitch. That's straight back. And stays 2-2. Imes getting in a workout here in the early innings. Faced 6 batters in that first inning. This is his 6th batter here in the second. Strike called. And he gets his 3rd strikeout. And the second out here in the second.
Next up,
Sammy McGill coming up here.
Sam McGill.
Singled and an RBI single on the first. And that was his first RBI of the season. He's 1 for 4 coming in, so 2 for 5 on the season. A strikeout, 2 walks, hit once, and stole a base. It's outside and ball 1. One and 0. Imes to McGill. Runners to second and third, and that's scooped low. Scooped out of there nicely by Jensen. And a 2-0 count to Sam. Graham Goskeson due up next for the Tigers. 3 runs on 6 hits, I said, yeah. 2 walks. And a strike called. Makes it a 2-ball, 1 strike count to Sam McGill. 2 down, 2 in scoring position, 2 already in. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 count to Sam. Ben to Sam with a 2-2 and 2 outs and 2 on. Well, gosh, you can't get any more wild than those 2s. And it's a called 3rd strike. Sam thought it was high, and the umpire rung him up. Back-to-back strikeouts ends the inning from Ben Imes. That's his 4th K of the game. But now he's down 3-0 after 2 complete here on NorthfieldLive.com and AlbertLeeLive.com. Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, MrSandless.com. GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com. Back here at Hike Field, it's 3-0 after 2. As Preston Smith warms up here for the Tigers, he will face the 8-9 one-hitters, Rourke Bennett, the first baseman for Northfield, Mason Munch, left fielder, and then Michael Stewart at the top of the order. As Northfield has managed one hit, and Smith has one strikeout. He went 1-2-3 in the first with 2 groundouts to third and a strikeout, and then faced 4 batters in the second. Threw very few pitches, though. 2 pitches to Gilbertson, got a ground out to short. 2 pitches to Weber with a pop out to second. 2 pitches to Imes, who singled, and then Jensen struck out on 4 pitches.
Leading off the top of the third inning for the Raiders, batting in the number
very few pitches thrown here for Smith, unlike Imes, who's really labored here in the first 2 innings. As he batted 6 both innings. Did the Tigers. Rourke Bennett, right-handed batting first baseman, steps in and sees strike 1. I didn't know they had food delivery up here. That's outside. 1-1. Is that DoorDash you got over there? One and one. Smith delivers, and that's pounded to second on the ground. And a 4-3 put out to McGill from Rassler, and it's 1 up, 1 down here in the third. Mason Munch coming up, the left fielder.
Next up, number 7, Christian Whiteman.
No, you got Mason Munch. Jennifer, you got Mason Munch, the 9-hitter.
Oh, I missed up. Okay.
The 8-9-1.
Yes, okay. Thank you.
Mason, a right-handed batting left fielder, takes the first pitch. Strike. Nice breaking pitch from Smith, and he gets it across. You got a pitcher warming up for Northfield over there. I can't see who it is. The dugout's in the way, but as that is low, and it's 1-1 now to Munch. 1 run in the first for Alberley, 2 in the second. They are out hitting the Raiders 5-1 here in the early goings, so strike called. 6 what? Oh, okay. Colton Morrow, the second baseman, is actually the one warming up for Northfield here during their at-bats, pitching. This is trouble down the right field. Bounces in front of right fielder Steeler, who holds him to a single there, but second hit. Second hit of the game for the Raiders. They got to put something together here. Top of the order, Michael Stewart. He grounded out to third his first time up. Morrow throwing to Jonah Cook down there in the bullpen. Not sure if we'll see him, but he's got some fastballs going there. Here, as this is on the ground, Yost scoops. Can't get the runner at second, and he can't get the runner at first either. Everybody's safe. As McGill was pulled off of the bag there. But that was a tough play to be made, and I'm going to give him a base hit. Stewart on first, Munch on second.
Now batting number 7.
1 out. Third hit for the Raiders. Here comes Christian Whiteman. Center fielder. He was out on a grounder the third as well in the first inning. And he lets that one go. And looked like it was outside, but the umpire says it got enough of the plate for strike 1. Oh, 1 to Whiteman. Smith checks the runner and delivers, and a foul at the plate there. So it's a 0-2 count to Christian. And the Raiders had left a runner at third in the first inning. Could have tied it. Now they have runners at first and second with 1 out. Another threat here. Smith checks the runner at second, who is Munch, and then delivers ball 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Smith gets the sign. Takes a peek at the runner at second and delivers. Oh, that was high and tight. And backed off Whiteman for ball 2. 2-2. With the 1 out. Smith again delivering outside, and it's 3-2. Three-two pitch with 1 out. Runners at first and second. It's up high. He walked him. So the bases are juiced with Raiders here with 1 out. As Munch goes down to third. Stewart's at second. And now Whiteman at first after the walk. And that was the first walk for Smith here in the game. Brody Jensen struck out his first time up. But he is up in a big golden situation here for the Raiders as they're down 3. And Smith pitches. That's on the ground to third. Step on the bag for 1 out. He's going across to first. The scoop is not made. The run scored. And they're going to hold up the other runner. So run scores as Munch is in for the first run for the Raiders. The out is made on third base. So Stewart was out there for the second out. Whiteman ends up all the way around to third after McGill couldn't corral the throw. And Jensen on with an RBI fielder's choice. He's first and third, 2 down. And here's Wade Gilbertson, the third baseman. He was out on a bouncer to short his first time up, but now the pitcher, Smith, is talking with the umpire out there. And then Yost comes in to talk to him. Oh, we got a different pitcher. No, we don't. It's Preston. I thought while I was looking at my scorebook, they made a switcheroo on me, but no, Preston's out there. It's just first and third, 2 down here in a 3-1 game. Smith fires, and that is fouled and out of play down the third baseline. Strike 1 to Gilbertson. Smith going to try and limit the damage here if he can get this out. But Gilbertson says, hey, base hit. We make this a 1-run game. That's low, and they're going to steal second without a throw, as that was low and in the dust. So Jensen at second, Whiteman at third, 2 down. And now with a base hit, we could be talking about a tie game. Lefty. Gilbertson ready to go. The 1-1 is swung on and missed. And it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes to Gilbertson, and it's all now 1 strike left here. He gets a base hit. They could tie it. He strikes out, and Tigers keep their 2-run cushion. The hits are closer now, 5-4 Tigers. After they got a couple here. And there's a foul. Stays alive, does Gilbertson. Watched these Raiders, a lot of hockey I did. Not a lot, but a few hockey games and a few basketball games. I don't think I did any other football games, but quite a senior class for both of these squads. I mentioned the Tigers with the best football team record they've had in years, 30 plus years. Also did well, like I said, in golf, went to state. And Noah Teeter had third place, tied for third individually at state and golf. That's a base hit. It's going to score both runs, and it's tied. And Gilbertson steps up and gets it done with a 2-run single. He ends up at second on the throw. As Whiteman and Jensen score, and it's 3-3. And now Jay Anderson coming out or talk to Preston. Both pitchers might be gone here. Northfield had a guy warming up, Colton Morrow. And now Jay, I don't think he's taking him out, but he's talking to Preston, say, let's get this last out here. It's tied at 3. Get this out and get the bats going again. But Henry Weber has other ideas. He's the 5 hitter for the Raiders. He popped out to second his first time up. That was a high pop fly. Got it up in the wind, but Rassler was able to wrestle it down here. Here's the pitch. Starts with a strike taken. Oh and 1 to Henry Weber. Smith delivers an awkward-looking swing there for strike 2. 0-2. Must have threw a breaking pitch or something that ended up in a different spot than Henry was thinking. 0-2. 2 down and a runner at second. It's a tie ball game here at 3-3. All of a sudden, the Raiders are right back in it. Man, this is blasted high and down the right field line, drifting foul and caught out there. Nice job going from sunshine to shade out there for Steeler. That's not always easy, but he makes the grab. A nice run. And they get their 3 runs to tie it up, though, as we are through 2.5. It's 3-3 here on LEALive.com. And
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
Five, 4 in hits. Tigers 3-3 in runs, though, as already opened up a 3-0 lead, but Northfield tied it up there in the top of the third with 3 big runs. They had a ground out from Bennett, then Munch reached and ended up scoring on an RBI by Brody Jensen. 2 RBI single from Wade Gilbertson scored Whiteman and Jensen, and it's 3-3. They batted 7 in that third inning, did the Raiders. And we have a new pitcher here for Northfield. But it's not who I said they were warming up. It's number 17, Jens Ammenrud. So Ben Imes goes 2 innings. Gives up 3 runs on 6 hits. Struck out 4, walked 2. And his day at the mound is done. Right-handed pitching, Jens Ammenrud. Getting his last toss in, and he will face the 5, 6, 7 hitters for Upper Lee. Graham Goskison, Zayden Brua, and Preston Smith due up here. Goskison struck out his first time up and came into the day hitting 500. But now he's 2 for 5 with an RBI, and his first strikeout of the year was in that first inning at bat. Takes strike 1 inside for an 0-1 start to this at bat. Tied up at 3 after 2.5. And Amanrud up high, 1-1. One to lead off batter. Goskeson, that's a strike called. 1-2. Two errors for Northfield on the scoreboard here. Oh, nice play at third for the Raiders. The scoop at first, not able to come up with it, but that was a heck of a play over there at third for Gilbertson. He got the ball moving towards the line, and then he had to huff it all the way over there. And the skip to first baseman Bennett just was a little bit off, and that's going to be a base hit, I would say, for Goskeson as he's on. Brua is up, and he was out on a grounder to third. His first time in the first. Brua on the season is 0 for still. 0 for 5 now. Looking for that first hit. It's over his head, though, ball one. Hitting in the 6th spot, catcher Zayden Brua. One and 0. As Amanu checks the runner a couple times, now delivers, and this is high and out of play. Backwards. 1-1 for Brua. Jens gets a new ball and it's ready to go. Goskeson with his lead at first. Not overwhelmingly huge, but he gets Jens to look at him quick. And it delivers the 1-1. It's a bunt for Brua, and it looks pretty good. Third baseman Gilbertson picks it up, and the scoop at first again doesn't work. And a bunt single for Brua. All of these are tough plays. First and second now. Goskeson at second, Brua at first, with Preston Smith coming up now with a 3-3 tie here in the bottom of the third. Nobody out. Smith had a base hit in the second and went around to score later in the inning.
Brecken Wachholz running for the catcher.
They bring in Brecken to run for Brua so he can get the gear on.
Now batting number
Be ready to go on the top of the fourth. Amanrud waiting. Umpire is talking to Jay Anderson. He's coming in from third. Actually, both elderly base coaches are converging on the umpire. But they got Wachholz pinch running here, so he's on first. Goskeson at second. Smith up with nobody out. Excuse me. Umpires are ready to go, and Amanrud steps in. The pitching mound under a shadow here now, so home plate is still sunshiny, and all the other bags are, but pitcher's mound has some trees and a pole shading it. Here's a bunt attempt. It's foul for Smith, 0-1. Two bunt singles for the Tigers today among their 7 hits. And checking that runner at second over and over, and he pitches. Oh, he hit him. Smith was squared to bunt, but he got hit in the leg, and he'll take his base. The first hit by pitch of the game for either squad, and that loads them up. As Goskeson goes to third, Wachholz is at second, Smith at first, and Easton Shuey is up. He singled and scored a run in the second.
Number 18, Easton Shuey.
And he's 2 for 7 on the year. Does not have an RBI, so there's a good chance for him to correct that, as Smith will get run for. Paxton Hovde again. 2 pinch runners out there, Hovde and Wachholz at first and second. Goskeson at third. Still nobody out here in the third. Tied at 3. Amanrud pitching, and it's the lefty Shuey who sends it foul and out of play. Strike one to Easton. We need somebody named Weston. And we'd have a Weston and an Easton. Sorry, thinking out loud. I shouldn't do that. 0-1. Ooh, inside and tight, but he called it a strike. Well, Easton thought that was way inside, but he curled out of the way. But strike called, it's 0-2. Bases juiced with Tigers. And no outs. So Easton wags the bat, and he gets a hold of one to right. It's going to bounce in. And everybody goes up one. And they untie the game, with Goskeson scoring from third on an RBI single from Easton Shuey. So Shuey on first, Hovde on second, Wackles on third, and still nobody out. And the 9-hitter Steeler is up. He had a sac bunt, actually a bunt single. Was called out, but they discussed it and said he was safe after that. So a bunt single for him in the second. And he's got 2 in scoring position here with a strike called. Steeler 3 for 6, 500 average. He has doubled this season as Amanrud gets ready. The 0-1 is hit high and to left field at catchable and shallow. No tag, as it was too shallow. He'd have been thrown out, but that's a fly to left that Munch catches for out number 1.
That brings up number 13, Cooper Kermis.
Top of the order, Cooper, who struck out and then had an RBI single in the second. And he got stranded at third that inning. 4-3 Albert Lea here in the bottom of the third. 1 out, bases loaded. Amanrud shakes off a pitch or two now. Likes what he sees, checks the runners. Outside, ball 1. This game could take forever. We may lose both our cameras' batteries. It's, we're an hour and 15 into it. We're only in the third inning. The 3-hour pace. Whoa, high, tight. Turned Kermis back around and makes it a 2-0 count. Jens in quite a pickle here. His first inning of work in relief of Imes. And that one's fouled off. 2-1. Leighton Yost on deck. Tigers batted 6 in the first. They batted 7 in the second. This is their 6th batter here in the third, so they've been putting the guys up. That's a grounder. The third, the play at second is good, and then on to first. Not in time. So they got the runner at second. And Kermis is on a fielder's choice.
Now batting number 2.
And Yost is coming up. As Brua scored, or rather, Wackles running for him scored. Hovde running for Smith gets to third. Shuey was out at second for the second out. And Yost is up with runners at the corners, 2 down. And 2 runs in here in the third inning. Swing and a miss, strike 1 for Leighton. He had an RBI single last inning. Then he walked, stole a base, and scored a run in the first. He's been quite active out on the base paths. Came in batting 1 for 6, now 2 for 7 with a walk. Inside, and they had the runner a little bit in a box there, but he got back. They threw down to second, and Kermis was able to get back in there safely at first. It's a 1-1 count to Yost. the shortstop, right-handed batter. Almenrud checks the runners carefully, and time is called by Yost. Right field in a lot of shade. Still some sunshine deep, but pretty much shade there. Everything else. Pitcher's mound has some shade, but everyone else is still in the sunshine here, the bright blue sky. And a high pitch is thrown down to second, safely in. Oh, and sliding in a little early was Hovde, but he finally gets in there with the run. He's smiling. He almost did a faceplant there as he scored the third run of the inning. And the ball, I think it was a ball to Yost. The throw down to second scooted into center field. The run scored. And Kermis was able to get the stolen base at second. So a runner at second, 3 runs in. And 2 down. And that's outside. A 2-1 count to Yost. Two-one to Yosti as Almenrud having a rough outing here. The runner goes. The throw to third, not in time. Doubles, 2 steals in the inning here for Cooper Kermis. And he's in scoring position. And it's 3-1 to Yost. With a runner in scoring position at third and 2 down. That's up high, he walked him. That'll be a first walk for Almenrud. Puts runners at the corners for Barclay. He's a strikeout victim in the second, and he walked in the first.
Now batting number 7, Nate Barclay.
Lefty, Barclay, and DHing again today. Matter of time before he gets to pitch again, but he's just got to kind of, 2 or 3 surgeries. He's got to be careful with that. 2 down, runners at the corners here in the third. 3 runs in, and easily down to second goes Yost. And it's ball 1 to Barclay. Six to 3, Albert Lee here in the bottom of the third. That's another ball, 2-0. It's the 7th, or Barclay is the 8th batter to be up here in the third. McGill is on deck. See if they bat around. A swing and a miss. 2-1 for Nate. As Imes started, went 2 innings, gave up 3 runs, and now Almenrud giving up 3 more here in the third. His first inning of work. Got 2 outs. 2 on, second and third. And this is hit deep to right, over the head, but running back off the glove. Nice wheels there, Henry Weber, but he could not come up with it, and both runs score on the E9. And Barclay ends up at second with his dance. He did it again. As Kermis and Yost both score to make it 8-3. And the 9th batter to come up here in the third, Sam McGill. He's got an RBI single and a strikeout today. Barclay get a big lead at second. 2 down. 5-run third inning so far here as McGill whips one towards short. Took a weird hop, but they get the out at first on a 5-3 putout. And they've had 9, score 5, take a big lead, 8-3 after 3 here from Hike Field on AlbertLeeLive.com and NorthFieldLive.com. When you need insurance coverage for anything, You only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place. 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need. Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
Okay.
Back here at NORTHFIELD, what a big 5-run explosion for Albert Lea in the third off of Amenrud in relief of Imes. And it's 8-3 now as we go to the top of the fourth. Preston Smith still out there for Albert Lea. He's given up 3 runs on 3 hits, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 hits off of Smith. And he struck out 1 and walked 1. And they're going to hit the 6, 7, 8 hitters, Imes, Jensen, and Bennett, here in the fourth. Actually, it's Amenrud, Jensen, and Bennett. As Jens gets in the batter's box, the right-hander.
Number 17, Jens Amundsen.
I thought it was Amenrud. She says Amundsen. He hits one right back to the mound, and Smith off the hill gets it to McGill for the out.
McGill for the first out. Next up, number 14, Owen Jensen.
It is Amenrud. So I was right. It was first time this year. 1 out, and here comes Owen Jensen, the DH. Struck out his first time up. One down, nobody on here in the fourth. That one skips away from catcher Brewer as ball 1. I'm not picking on you, Jennifer, but you said Amundsen, it's Amenrud.
It's what?
Amenrud.
No, you're not picking on me.
It's 2-0 to Owen Jensen. Smith fires, and he's swinging a miss for Owen. Makes it a even count. Oh, no, not even count. It's 2-1. Yeah, that Mapleton math always gets me. Well, you know, and I only took general math. I wasn't smart enough to do the trigonometry and all that stuff. And the pitch is outside and low. 3-1 to Jensen with 1 out and nobody on. And a 5-run Tiger lead here in the top of the fourth. So the Raiders have been scuffling here early in the season, but they're a quality club. They can explode for 5 on their own here anytime. Throw across from shortstop. Actually, it was from third baseman Goskuson to McGill. 5-3, 2 up, 2 down here in the fourth, and it's up to Rourke Bennett, who grounded out the second his first time up.
16, Rourke Bennett.
First baseman. And Preston had a 1-2-3 first, and on the verge of trying to do it again here in the fourth. Fouled and out of play, strike 1. And he ran into some trouble there in that second inning, third inning, gave up 3 runs. But he's cruising here in the fourth. And that hits the outside corner, strike 2 called on Bennett. The 8-hitter, Munch on deck. He had a base hit and a run scored his last inning in that 3-run third. And this is in the air, foul, first base side, and not a play. Stays 0-2. Smith with 1 strikeout and 1 walk. Ended the second with a strikeout of Jensen, who just was out on a grounder. And his walk was last inning to Whiteman. And that's low and outside. 1-2 to Bennett. And that misses. So 0-2 becomes 2-2.
This camera's dying. This one down here.
Yeah. Just, go ahead and use the other one all the time now. That's fine. And he struck him out to go 1-2-3. Second K for Smith. And a second 1-2-3 inning for the Tiger defense as they lead 8-3 now as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Tigers coming to bat on AlbertLeeLive.com and NorthFieldLive.com.
Hy-Vee's one-day sale, Friday, April 17th. Hy-Vee eggs, just 99 cents. Dole, chopped, or premium salad kits, just $2.48. Save on ground chuck, pasta sauce, and more. Friday only at Hy-Vee.
GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com. Let me just check here. The girls' doubleheader Saturday here against Faribault has been moved to May 16th. And the boys, let me see. They were going to Faribault, but that... Let's see. Where's the baseball boys here? They moved them both to May 16th, the boys and girls. May 16th from Saturday in anticipation of bad weather. It's supposed to be like 40 and 40-mile-an-hour winds. So we go to the bottom of the fourth with an 8-3 Tiger lead. And Amadou back on the hill here for his second inning of work as he faces Graham Goskeson, who led off last inning with a single and scored. It's 1-0 to him. It's 8-3. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Eight three Tigers has a swing and a foul for Goskeson, and it's 1-2. They on this scoreboard have 4 errors. That's being rough on this Raiders group. I have for none. All 4 of them were very close plays and really tough attempts at a put out. So I gave them all the benefit of the doubt and didn't give them any of those, which means I have ready for a whole lot more hits than they do. Oh, he turns on one, sends it to the left. It's drifting foul and can't quite get to it. The left fielder there. Nice effort by Mason Munch. Just couldn't catch up to that one in foul territory. And it's a long strike for Goskeson. It's 2-2. The girls in Northfield are down 11-2 in the 6th. Now that is ball 3, 3-2. Northfield softball. We hit him on the elbow. Goskeson, he'll take his base. Second hit batter by Ammanrud. Puts Goskuson at first with Brua coming up. He has a bunt single and a run scored, and then he grounded out to third his first time up. Yeah, softball game in Northfield. It's 11-2 Northfield in the sixth. They scored 5 in the first, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, and Albert Lea able to get 2 in the fifth inning. Brua stands in here with nobody out and the runner at first. And he rips it down the line, and it's fair. No, it's foul. He called it foul. I thought it was inside the bag, but umpire quickly called that foul. Strike one. That would have done some damage. Probably would have been second and third. But as it is, Goskuson goes back to first. Brua has a strike. Righty Jens Ammanrud ready to go. Checks the runner. The sun in his face. And it's up high, 1-1. So the mound mostly was in shade for a while, but now that has moved behind the mound, and it's pretty much all in sunshine out there now. And home plate has more shade than other bases. 1-1. Brua lets that one go, and it's ball 2. 2-1. And he turns and fires to first, but back in easily, Goskuson. You'll have to shout that out later. Dirty uniform and all. Two balls, one strike. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. Albert Lea up 5, and that runner goes. This is fouled, though. He'll have to go back. 2-2 to Brua with Preston Smith on deck. Goskuson at first. Albert Lea scored in every inning. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 5 in the third. They can't count any better than my Mapleton math. Should have been 3 in the third. But they got 2 extra ones. Well, they were on a run. 1 in the first, 2 in the second. I think, get 7 in the seventh, 6 in the sixth. It's up high, 3-2. (3-2) to Brua, and he kind of corkscrews one to first, and it's caught over there nicely by the first baseman Bennett. And that's out number 1, and Goskuson stays there.
Now batting number 15, Preston Smith.
Smith had a single and a run scored in the second, and then he got hit by a pitch and scored in the third. Preston still no RBIs on the year. Through 2 games plus. And that one's too high for the umpire's liking, and it's a ball to Smith from Ammanrud. He's worked an inning and a third and been roughed up a bit. 5 runs. Here's the pitch. And again, high, 2-0. Three hits, a walk, and 5 runs. Ammanrud in that first inning of work that he had. That's a flare to second. It's caught. So Smith out on a liner to second. And a nice stab out there. By Colton Morrow, and it's 2 down with Goskuson staying at first, and Shuey's coming up. 2 base hits today. One had an RBI, the other one he scored on later in the inning, so he's 2 for 2. He got his first RBI of the year in that third inning, and he sends one in the air to left, and camping under it and making the catch out there. Munch makes it, and it's after the leadoff hit batter. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Raider D. as they shut out Albertley for the first time in the game, as it is 8-3 after 4 here on AlbertlyLive.com and NorthfieldLive.com.
30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 this Saturday and Sunday. That's a 30-cent fuel saver for every $60 you spend in-store and online. Saturday and Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Drive your career forward with Albert Lee Bus Company. We're looking for bus monitors. Help ensure the safety, order, and well-being of preschool and special needs students by supervising behavior, assisting with buckling, and supporting a safe ride to and from school. No experience needed. Paid training and flexible schedules are provided. Perfect for retirees, parents, or anyone seeking extra income. Make a difference every ride. Apply today with Albert Lee Bus Company.
And we're here at Hike Field with an 8-3 Tiger lead. And again, Northfield baseball brought to you by Integrity Material Sales, building from the ground up. The gravel pits located in Medford, Faribault, Wanamingo, and Dodge Center. Integrity Material Sales, providing rock, sand, and other materials for your building and landscaping projects. Preston Smith, and for his 5th inning of work, as he's held them to the 3 runs in the 3rd. He ran into a little trouble there, but goose eggs everywhere else. He's only got 2 strikeouts, but also only 1 walk, and he hasn't hit anybody or thrown a wild pitch, so he's been around the plate, and he's got good defense behind him, and so far so good with an 8-3 lead. To the 5th, Mason Munch, the 9-hitter, and then the top of the order. Due up here for the Raiders. Mason had a base hit in his only at-bat today with a run scored. And it starts out with the ball 1. Smith, 3 runs, 4 hits. 2 1-2-3 innings out of his 4 innings pitched. Foul back, strike 1 to Munch. Mason showing some wheels out there and left on the last half inning when he chased that one into foul territory. He almost caught up to it. Seemed like impossible, but he was close. He made the final out there and left, and now leading off here in the 5th. And he sends one in the air, but it's an infield pop-up. Left side, Yost calls, makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down on the top of the order from Michael Stewart, who grounded out to 3rd and then had a base hit in the 3rd. One for 2 on the day for Michael. Another one of those multi-sport athletes. He plays good hockey, and I don't know if he's a football player, but I called some of his hockey games. Team leader. Shortstop. It's ball 1 and strike 1 to him. Actually, 1-0, and that one goes over everybody's head. 2-0. To Stewart with Whiteman on deck. Grounder, left side, Goskeson, third baseman to McGill. Stretch. He held on, and they say he's out. Wow. Umpire took his time to make sure he held on to it there, but that was an impressive Sam McGill display there at first. 5-3 put out, 2 up, 2 down. And Whiteman is up. He had a grounder to 3rd himself, and then he walked and scored in the 3rd. Strike is called on Whiteman. And we are down to 1 camera. That's all we got, folks. Hopefully it lasts. Oh, we've been scooting along here in the last couple innings anyway. This is grounded to Yost. It handcuffs him, but he picks it up and throws to first in time. And a 1-2-3 inning, the 3rd. for Smith and the defense, and the second in a row for them. Wow, that was a close play. 6-3 put out, and it stays 8-3 as we head to the bottom of the fifth. Tigers coming to bat on Albert Lee Live and lbleelive.com and northfieldlive.com.
Carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained? Call the professionals at Service Master by Hyatt. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Hyatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Albert Lee Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lee Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lee area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the albertleelive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600. Here at the baseball game, 8-3, Albert Lee as we go to the bottom of 5. And in Northfield, the softball game is 11-2 Northfield, still in the 6th. So 2 different style games there. As Amin coming in for his 3rd inning of work. There's the 6 o'clock, 6:46 sirens for tornado awareness. Could have used that on Monday, huh? I think we did. Yeah, I heard that on Monday.
Folks said siren is a test. No need to be concerned.
When's the last time we had a tornado in the sunshine? It can happen, I suppose.
There was a tornado in winter, so...
Winter?
December.
When was that?
A few years ago.
Here?
Yeah.
Where was I?
I don't
December?
know. Asleep, apparently, yes.
I don't believe you.
Oh, my God. I have a picture.
As we go to the bottom of the 5th.
There was like 5 tornadoes around my house.
Couldn't have been December. I think maybe
Yeah.
September or
December.
October.
December 15th, I was in the basement. 2021.
Okay. Wow. That's hard to believe. It's Christmas time. So, Ethan Steeler, and then the top of the order, do it. But actually, Wackles is coming out to bat to start the bottom of the 5th for Albert Lee. Brecken on the year as 0 for 1.
I sent that picture to you, actually. So
Steeler goes 1 for 2 with a single, and he had a bunt single, and then he had a fly out to left. As they're waiting, are they waiting for the siren, or what are they waiting on? Siren doesn't hurt you, just play. But Wackles will lead off here in the 5th. I think we all go to the concession stand if we have a tornado here, right?
We think they have a new catcher. Could be number 9, Morrow, but we can't really see it. Can't see with his gear.
Yeah. Could be Jonah Cook, number 8. Or Dylan Morrow. They do have a new catcher in there, one of those two. You can't tell with his catcher gear on, but I think they're waiting for the siren for some reason. I don't know. I could play with the siren going. I don't know what the delay is. We have a camera dying. Come on! As The siren now winding down, and here we go. I guess.
Well, I guess the storm is clear.
Was it too loud, or I don't understand. I would have played right through the siren. Who cares? Wachholz is up here, second at bat of the year. He's done a good job. He had the win in their last game last Thursday. Ball one. Went the distance in the 10-4 win over Century. And he swings through that one, and it's 1-1 to Brecken, who will probably be the starting quarterback next year for the football team. He was a running back this year, filling in for Charlie Irvine, who got injured. There's a grounder to second, and it's thrown to first in time to get the out. 4-3 put out, one up, one down here in the fifth for the Raiders.
That brings out number 13, Cooper Kermis.
Kermis is up now, top of the order. He had a strikeout, a single, RBI single, and then reached on a fielder's choice, stole 2 bases, and ended up scoring. He's been busy. Swings through that one, strike one. One out, nobody on. That's outside and low to even the count at 1-1. And that one gets away, and ball and 2 strikes now. I don't know what's going on in Northfield. I have Game Changer, and I've had it open, but it's been stalled at 11-2 in the 6th with 1 out forever here. With runners at first and third for Northfield. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but I've been watching this for 12 minutes, and it's the same. It hasn't moved at all, so hopefully everything's all right up there. 2-2 to Kermis, and he skies one, foul territory. Just a little bit down the third baseline. Catcher has it. No, he couldn't get it. And Kermis stays alive at 2-2. It's a lot to ask a catcher to catch foul balls. I have so much respect for all of them. You got the mask to deal with, all the stuff that you got on. You look like a lobster, and you got to try and find a ball and make the play. It's tough. He's a new catcher, too. He was just in the game, and we're not sure if it's 8 or 9, but that is up high, and it's 3-2 to Coop. Leighton Yost and Nate Barclay due up next. Here's the pitch. Low, he walked him. So from a, looked like a sure pop out to the catcher to a walk. Kermis is on. Second walk for Amundrud, 4th for Raider pitching, and Yost comes up with, he walked, stole a base, and scored in the first. Then he had an RBI single in the second, and then he walked, stole a base, and scored in the third. 1 down. Kermis with a big lead. Already has 2 steals on the day, and the pitch is high and inside for a ball to Yost. Bottom of 5. Northfield down to their last 6 outs offensively. They throw over to first. Kermis gets back in. So Yost with 2 steals, Kermis with 2 steals in the game. Throw over again. Amundrud pitching, and then it's low and outside. It goes to 2-0. To Leighton. Time is called. Do we have a stray baseball somewhere? They pointed down the left field line, and oh yeah. Baseball got away from somebody. Didn't get on the field, but it was in foul territory over there. We don't need anybody stepping on that. Chasing the foul ball or anything. 2-0 to Yost with Kermis on first and 1 out. here in the bottom of the fifth. And Kermis is going. He's going to be safe. Boy, he was almost there by the time the pitch got to the catcher. He had a great jump on that one. His third steal of the game. And his fourth of the season. Last time he stole second and third. Back in the third after reaching on a fielder's choice. That's over the head of Yost, and to the backstop, and down to third goes Kermis. It's 3-1 actually to Yost now. With the runner in scoring position. 1 out. Already up 5. Jens checks the runner and fires home. A strike is called. And the count is full. Kermis gets a big lead off a third. The pitch is swung on and fouled straight back and out of play. Yeah, third baseman is directly in the sun, so is the left fielder. Right in the eyes. Center fielder as well, but the right half of the diamond is shaded, pretty much. And that one gets away from the catcher. Here comes Kermis sliding in. The pitcher covering the plate, and he's safe as the throw gets away. So Cooper makes it 9-3 on the passed ball. And it was a walk anyway to Yost, so he's on at first. And Nate Barclay is up. They're going to talk to Amarud, and I think he's done. Yep, they go to a third pitcher. So while they do that, we'll straighten it all out here and go for a 1-minute break here on AlbertLeeLive.com and NorthFieldLive.com. When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place. 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need. GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com. Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
When your carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained, call the professionals at Service Master by Ayat. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Ayat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
So we got the new pitcher, Tyler Holes, a right-hander, ready to go. Runner at first is Yost. We got a run in here. 9-3 is the score in favor of Albert Lea. Bottom of 5. And Nate Barclay is up for the fourth time. He had walked in the first, struck out in the second, and reached on an error in the third. Has not scored a run. It's 0-1 to him, and he rips one foul first base side. It's 0-2 now to Nate. My pregame player profile, senior Nate Barkley. All he wants to do is play some baseball somewhere at a college or maybe a town team or one of those for the Honkers or somebody in Rochester or Mankato or whatever. Can't fault the guy. He's lost some baseball playing time with his surgeries and stuff, and he's a pretty good pitcher too, so hopefully he can get back to that. That's a foul back. It's still 0-2. And I don't know what's going on in Northfield, but it's still 11-2, bottom of the sixth. Runner at first and third, as it has been forever on Game Changer. So, I'm not sure if they 10-runned him and then just left early. But there's a steal for Yosti of second. His third of the game. He stole a base in the first, another one in the third, and now here in the fifth. And for Yost on the season, it's his fourth. So he and Goskison, or Kermis rather, both lead the team with 4 steals on the season. And there's a swing and a miss, but the catcher drops the ball, throws it to first, and the strikeout is recorded there of Barclay for out number 2. That'll bring up McGill. On to third, scampers Yost on the play. So runner at third for McGill with 2 down. He had an RBI single in the first, struck out in the second, and had a ground out to third in the third. 1 for 3 for Sam. So 2 for 7 on the year. Another RBI opportunity for him here. Got his first RBI of the season in the first inning. And it's low for a ball and 2-0. 9-3. Bottom of 5, and that's way outside. So 3-0 to McGill from new pitcher Holt, who's coming in. He got the first batter out. Then 2 walks, and a run scored, and a strikeout. And that's called strike 1. 3-1. Sam taking all the way. And another way outside pitch. Walked him in 5. 3 walks in the inning here for Holtz. Runners at the corners for Graham Goskison. And 2 outs. And he struck out in the first, singled in the third, and ended up scoring a run, and then he was hit by a pitch in the fourth. McGill gets his lead at first. Actually, is that McGill or is that a pinch runner? He was limping around earlier. It's McGill out there. Strike called. You can drag him out of a game. He's a tough customer. Strike 1 to Goskison. Yost at third. McGill goes to second. They throw down there, and on the throw, Yost takes off, and he's going to get gunned down at home on the attempt there. So delayed double steal. McGill, safe, gets his second steal of the season, but Yost is thrown out at the plate for the third out, and so we're through 5. It's 9-3 Tigers with the Raiders coming to bat here on NorthfieldLive.com and AlbertLeeLive.com. Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin. Paisley's here. Oh, we're back live. My other daughter just walked up. As we go to the 6th, 9-3, Albert Lee. And that rhymes. Smith again, still on the hill here for his 6th inning of work. Just gave up those 3 in the 3rd. That was all. There was goose eggs for Smith. Still humming along here. He's got 3 innings in the game. The 1st, the 4th, and the 5th. 3, 6, 7. He's set down 7 in a row. Coming into this inning. Only 2 strikeouts, but he hasn't needed to rely on the K. He usually has more than that. From what? Last warm-up tosses here for Smith. As Northfield will send, due up here, Brody Jensen, Wade Gilbertson, and Henry Weber. But I think we have, because this is Jensen's replacement is number 9, Dylan Morrow. So Morrow will bat.
Top of the 6th inning and batting for the first time is number 9 catcher Dylan Morrow.
Now that he's got his catcher's gear off, we see that it's Morrow who replaced Jensen behind the plate. And he gets his at-bat, the lefty, here in the 6th. He fouls 1, strike 1. He'll be followed by Wade Gilbertson and Henry Weber. The 3-4-5 hitters for Northfield. Albert scoring in every inning except the 4th. He had 1 in the 1st and the 5th, 2 in the 2nd, and 5 big runs in that 3rd inning to give them a 6-run edge here in the 6th. And that's low. Well, I don't know the last time Northfield went 0-4 to start a season in baseball. They were 0-3 2 years ago and then ended up going to state. They won 4th place. So it can be done, but you don't want to dig too big a hole. It affects your seeding and things like that when you get to sections. But, well, as long as you're humming at the end of the year, who cares? You can beat anybody. And maybe that'll be the case for them again this year, but they did that 2 years ago. 2-2 now. Tomorrow, when he grounds one to opposite field to 3rd. And a long throw, safe. He's headed to 2nd. It's going to be an E5. And around to second base goes Morrow. And the leadoff hitter is in scoring position for Gilbertson.
Coming to the plate is number 18, Wade Gilbertson.
Smith climbs the hill again. Wade grounded out to 3rd, and then he had a 2 RBI single in the 3rd inning. So accounting for 2 of the 3 runs. No one gets away from the catcher, and Morrow's going to go down to 3rd. Still, if the run scores, is still a 5-run lead, and they got to get them any way they can as they manufacture maybe here around Morrow. New catcher comes in. Look at him go. He reaches on an error and advances around to 3rd. And now we got a meeting at the mound here with Anderson coming out to talk to Smith on a 2-0 count to Gilbertson. Second visit to the mound for Jay. He's not taking the ball right away. I think he's just telling everybody to get going here. We are 6 outs from a win. Let's get the defense moving here. And he does. Just a quick visit to pump everybody up. It says delayed in Northfield now. So I don't know what's going on, but they have been delayed for a while. It's 11-2, bottom of the 6th there. Northfield leading for the girls. I don't know. 2-0. 3-0 as this one's lifted to center. Oh, getting on. He's on a nice catch out there in center field. My gosh, for Kermis, but the run will tag and score.
Catch out in center field.
He was every which way, but he made the catch. And there's one down here. And the run scores. Dylan Morrow tags up and scores to make it 9-4. Yeah, there's no rain or anything in Northfield. I don't know what they're delayed for, but hopefully everybody's all right up there. That is odd. Strike called. The next batter up is Weber. Henry's popped out to second and flew out to right field. 0 for 2 on the day. 1 out, nobody on, and a dribbler foul, third base side. 0-2 to Henry. Weber grabs the bat. Umpire tried a trick, but it didn't work. Well, it's too windy to set that on its hand on the home plate, but he tried it. 0-2. The wind has died down a little bit, but it's still flapping the flags out there in center field as it's blowing in towards home. Well, that one bounced everywhere, hit Weber as well as it bounced off of him. It hit the plate, it hit the catcher, it hit the batter. It's 1-2. Preston. That one hit high and into shallow center. And the catch is made out there by Kermis. He's 2 F8s here in this 6th inning. And there's 2 down with nobody on, and Jens Ammenrud.
Now batting number 13, Tyler Holt.
Tyler Holtz, rather, because he's the third pitcher, yeah. So they have Tyler in here. Strike is called. Imes singled. Ammenrud grounded out to second, and here's Holtz, his first at bat. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Smith has only 2 strikeouts on the day. His third one here would be timely and get him out of the inning, but 9-4. As they are down to their last 4 outs, these Raiders 1-2. Unless we 10-run them or something here in the bottom of the 6th, but and that's up high. 2-2. With 2 outs, and that one gets through everybody, but 3-2 count coming up. So far, we've got that second camera lasting. We lost the one. A dead battery. We need to get a little, well, not even a bigger one, because that's small enough that I can fit it into the fence with no obstructions. There's a grounder. Whoa, wicked hop, but Sam plays it well. McGill steps on the bag for the 3rd out. So they reach on an error, and then it's a 1-2-3 after that on a 3 unassisted there to end the inning. They do get the run, though, and it's 9-4 as the Tigers will come to bat here in the bottom of the 6th, and Northfield down to their last 3 outs from going 0-4 on the year. That's just an oddity that doesn't go together, Northfield and 0-4. Here on NorthfieldLive.com and AlbertLeeLive.com. Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check them out online, MrSandless.com. I don't have a lot of money. You didn't bring any money? Back here at Ike Field for the bottom of the 6th. See if the Tigers can score 5 runs and end it early, but I want some change. As we start the bottom of the 6th now, and Albert Lee's due to have the 5, 6, 7 hitters, Graham Goskeson, Zayden Brua, and Preston Smith coming up here. We'll see if they have some pinch hitters. As we have a new pitcher now again, I think is that Holtz? I can't see number 13. He's got a side view here. It's 14. So that's Owen Jensen pitching.
Owen Jensen is now on the mound for the Raiders, and number 2, Tyler Houston, playing second.
Tyler Houston playing second for the Raiders. So Jensen comes in.
On the bottom of the 6th inning for the Tigers, number 20, Graham Goskeson.
And Goskeson, the 5 hitter, does not get hit for. He struck out, had a base hit and a run scored in the 3rd, and then was hit by a pitch in the 4th and stranded at first. And that's a wild first pitch up high and outside for a ball. Owen Jensen, one of a couple of Jensen boys on the Northfield squad. Right-handed pitcher. And that one's right down the middle. Well, it's got some speed on it, and it's 1-1. Nine to 4, Albert Lee. Bottom of 6. 3 outs away from a win here that would get them to 2-1. I'd said that before. There's some teams that have played 6 games, and Albert Lee was just two weather delay or postponements, and now 2 more for Saturday. They're going to have a busy May. Where I think they pushed most of those games to. 2-1 now to Goskeson, leading off the 6th here for Albert Lee. And now 3-1 as I was in the dirt. Brua and Smith due up next. Here's the pitch. On the ground. 2-hopper to short. And he gets it. No, it's in and out of the glove at first. Almost got to call that a E3 on Rourke Bennett because it was just a 1-hopper. It's an error anyway, and Goskeson is allowed to reach, so Zayden Brua gets pinch hit for Paxton Hovde.
Tigers, number 5, Paxton Hovde.
Paxton, first at bat of the year. Right-handed batter, and he swings and hits one down the line. A base hit through past 3rd. And he's 1 for 1 on the season. First hit off of Jensen, but the 10th hit of the game for the Tigers by my count. But I don't have nearly as many errors on Northfield as the scoreboard here. I'm a nicer person.
Number 15, Preston Smith.
As Brua's on first, Goskeson on second, and Preston Smith due up here. He has a base hit and a run scored. He was hit by a pitch and scored a run and then lined out to second. Checks the runner at second a few times and then delivers to Smith. Strike called. 2 on, nobody out here in the 6th with a 5-run lead. And the pitch in the air, shallow. Well, actually, it's going to be the second baseman who makes the catch. He was on his horse there, but came back and made the catch for the first out on a pop to second. Hovde at first, Goskeson at second. 1 down, and Easton Shuey is up, the 8-hitter. 2 base hits for him with an RBI, a run scored, and then a liner to, pretty much a liner to left. And this one he fouls back and out of play for strike one. For some reason, it says delayed, bottom of the sixth up in Northfield. 11-2, the Raider girls leading the Tiger girls. But that's been over a half hour that it's been delayed for some reason. They don't have weather or anything up there. It's just no rain in Minnesota right now. That one handcuffs the shortstop, and they're going to send Goskuson to the plate. The throw is offline, and he scores, sliding in with the 10th run of the game for the Tigers. 10-4. Hovde gets to second on, you got to call that a base hit. That was so hard hit. Shuey on at first.
For the Tigers, number 8, Brecken Wackles.
And Wackles, his second at bat, he grounded out to second his first time up, and he pinch hit for Ethan Steeler. There's one down. Still 2 on now with a run in. And that's low and ball one. One and 0. Checking the runners. Now delivers home, and that's on the ground to short. And they take the short out to second for number 2. As Shuey is thrown out there. On to third goes Hovde. And on at first, Steeler on the fielder's choice. Top of the order, Cooper Kermis. His 5th at bat. He struck out. He had a base hit RBI in the second. He reached on a fielder's choice and stole 2 bases and scored. Then he walked and stole a base and scored. He's been a busy boy. 2 down. Runners at the corners. They throw to first and back in time. Whew. Barely, it looked like, was Wackles. Brecken gets his lead again at first. Hovde off of third. Jensen throws to first again. Ooh, another close play, but he's back safely. Well, most of the infield now shaded. Just a sliver over there by short and second in the sunshine. Right field's mostly shaded. Center field, too. The left fielder, though, holding the glove up over the face to shield from the sun. Runner goes. They cut it off, and the runner comes home safely. Hovde scores. And on to third goes Wackles. So he steals second and then goes to third on the throw home. That scores Hovde to make it 11-4. Still 2 down. Runner at third. Kermis with a 1-0 count. Jensen, the 4th pitcher for the Raiders, fires, and it's outside high, 2-0. And it's outside again, 3-0. Yeah, they have 6 errors on Northfield on the scoreboard. I don't think that's right. I have them for 1. There was a lot of really tough plays that they gave him ease on here. Whoa, he went for. I don't think it was as close as Kermis made it seem there. He turned away from it, but he did walk. And now runners at the corners again for Leighton Yost. He walked, stole a base, and scored in the first. He had an RBI single in the second. Walked, stole a base, and scored in the third. Walked, stole a base, and ended up on third in the 5th. 3 steals in the game for both he and Kermis at the top of the order. And that one is off the foot. Ouch. Foul. Yep, he's got to shake that one off. Hopefully nothing's hurt too bad for Leighton. What a key player, shortstop. That hurts. I've done that several times where you foul it right off your foot, right off a toe. Usually if it's the pinky toe, that really hurts. But any of them, it's not good. He looks like He's just got to walk it off. Strike one to him. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. A delay in the bottom of the 6th up in Northfield, but looks like the girls from Northfield are well on their way to a victory there at 11-2 lead. It may have gone final by now, but I don't know. It's a game changer. Usually they're pretty good at being right there, but it says delayed. It has for the last 46 minutes. It's been delayed. Bottom of the 6th with 1 out, an 11-2 Northfield lead. And that is low and inside, and they throw down to second, and as they do, the run comes in and scores. Wachholz is in with the 12th run of the game. Three this inning makes it 12-4. And down to second was Kermis. That's like the third or fourth time they throw to second with intentions of cutting the throw off and throwing home, but it has not worked out for them. Once, I guess, they got out at home. Strike is called on Yosti as his foot is feeling better now, but it's 1-2. 2 outs. Runners, just a runner at second now. And that's out of the zone. 2-2 to Yost. Pinch hitter for Barkley due up next if he reaches. He does send one to short, and it handcuffs the shortstop. Home comes the run. Everybody's safe. And it's 13-4 as Kermis scores. And E6 allows Yost to reach. And now Brody Rassler, who's been playing second base all night, just was batted for by Barkley. He'll come in and bat in the Barkley spot.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 3, Brody Rassler.
Rassler 0 for 1 on the season. Has a chance here with a runner at first and 2 down. Throw over to first, back safely is Yost. As Layton gets his lead at first. First pitch to Rassler is a strike called on the outside corner. 0-1 with 2 down. As the wind continues to die down a little bit as the sun goes away. The pitch is outside butt. Strike 1, says the umpire, and or strike 2. It's 0-2. To Brody. That's some good putouts at second today, and his first at bat here, second of the year. And he sends one out to second on 3 hops. Scooped up there, and they throw to first in time to end the inning. And they get a couple, 3, 4 more, I guess it was. 13-4 now. 3 outs away from victory for the Tigers. And see what the Raiders can do in the 7th when we come back on AlbertLeeLive.com and NorthfieldLive.com.
Drive your career forward with Albert Lee Bus Company. We're looking for bus monitors. Help ensure the safety, order, and well-being of preschool and special needs students by supervising behavior, assisting with buckling, and supporting a safe ride to and from school. No experience needed. Paid training and flexible schedules are provided. Perfect for retirees, parents, or anyone seeking extra income. Make a difference every ride. Apply today with Albert Lee Bus Company.
3 quick ones to my camera. Oh, hi, we're back. I just was saying, hopefully our camera lasts. It's been 2.5 hours. I think we'll be all right. As they do have a pitching change here for Albert Lee, and they send in Cohen Drescher. He has 2/3 of an inning pitched this year. He gave up 1 earned run, 2 runs overall, but 1 earned off 1 hit, a strikeout, and 3 walks in his 2/3 of an inning. Cohen getting a shot here in the 7th to close out this one. 13-4 here, top of 7. Due up for Northfield, Owen Jensen, Rourke Bennett, and Mason Munch. But let me see. Yeah, they got Owen. Yep, Owen and Rourke are both swinging bats. And Munch as well in the hole there. So, yeah, they're looking at those 7, 8, 9 batters. Jensen has 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out to third. Bennett 0 for 2 with a ground out to second and a strikeout. Munch has this base hit and a run scored, and then he popped out to short. Three outs to go as Drescher gets his warm-ups in. They're going to give him a few more than they were giving Smith as he was moving along. A couple more, they say. And then we'll go to the 7th inning.
A couple of defensive changes for the Tigers. We have Owen Drescher on the mound, and Preston Smith has moved to shortstop. Brecken Rockholes, number 8, out in right field.
Smith is at short from pitcher to short, and Wackles out in right. For the Tigers, as Drescher comes in to try and close this out here in the 7th.
Leading off the top of the 7th inning for the Raiders.
And here's Owen Jensen, right-handed hitting DH. Again, 0 for 2, strikeout on a ground out to third. Try to close out. Win number 2 for his team is Cohen. And this is ripped to right or left for a base hit. One pitch and one hit there. So Jensen's on. And here's Rourke Bennett. An 0 for 2 day. Ground out to second and a strikeout. They got a pinch runner coming in here. It is, I think, Van Sickle is back out there running. He did that earlier, pinch ran. Van Sickle gets his lead. Drescher to Bennett. On the corner, says the ump, to the right-handed batter, and it's strike 1. Drescher looks at the runner and then delivers home. Check swing, but too high, 1-1. The 1-1 to Bennett is called a strike 2. About letter high. 1-2. Van Sickle with the lead at first. Here's the pitch. And that's on that outside corner, says the ump, and a strikeout. First of the game for Drescher. Second of the season for Cohen. And there's one out. 2 outs to go here for Northfield. Munch single scored in the 3rd, and then he popped out to short his second time up in the 5th. 1 out and 1 on here in the 7th, as that's high and ball 1. And they throw down to second, and he's safe on a stolen base. Jensen. Actually, it's Van Sickle. It's a 1-1 count to Munch with 1 out and a runner at second. 9-run lead for the Tigers. Not impossible, but it'd be a big comeback with 1 out. And the pitch is fouled first base side on a play. And it goes to 1-2 to Mason. Drescher checks the runner at second and delivers, and that's fouled out of play again. First base side. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in Northfield, but it's 55 minutes now since they have been delayed, it says, at 11-2. So I'm not sure. I got a sneaking suspicion they just turned it off. It was a 10-run thing. Here's a pop-up to second. It's caught by Rassler for out number 2. And down to their final out now. And it's top of the order, Stewart, who's 1 for 3. He's got a base hit and 2 ground outs to third on the day. He's got a runner at second in scoring position here with 2 outs. Ooh, that was inside the breaking pitch, though. Didn't break enough to get over for a strike, so it's ball 1. And this one skips away, and down to third goes Van Sickle. 2-0 to Stewart. And Whiteman on deck. Should he reach? Drescher looking in, checks the runner at third, and the right-hander delivers. Outside 3-0. They're just testing my battery length is what they're doing. I know they're doing it. It's a plot against me. Here's the 3-0. Up high, he walked him in 4 pitches. So now runners at the corners. First walk for Drescher. He's given up a single, got a strikeout and a pop-out, and now a walk. And he faces Christian Whiteman, who is 1 for 3. 2 ground outs, 1 to third, 1 to short, and then a walk. Actually, he's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. And that catches the outside corner to the right-handed batter, and strike 1, says the umpire. The whole field now is in shade. 2 hours and 37 minutes in. Swing and a miss. They're down to their last strike now. And the service master by a cleanup break coming up here. Either one of those two. Here's the 0-2. Could be the game winner. Oh, he ducked out of there. I don't know if he needed to do that, but it was a ball. 1-2. Breaking pitch sometimes looks like it's going to hit you. 1-2 to Whiteman. Drescher throws it in there, and it's grounded foul. Third base side. We'll do it again at 1-2. Drescher trying to put the finish on this one with a strike here. It's 1-2 with 2 outs. And a foul out of play as Whiteman stays alive. Dylan Morrow on deck. Should he reach? Runners at the corners. 9-run lead. And 2 down here for the Raiders. And again, thanks to their baseball sponsor, Integrity Material Sales. Oh, that's a base hit up the middle, scores the run. And we move on. As Whiteman gets his second hit, actually his first hit of the game, and an RBI. Hung in there long enough and got himself a ribby. And Dylan Morrow will come in now. He's got runners at second and first.
Now batting number 9, Dylan Morrow.
It's 13-5 now, an 8-run lead. And Morrow reached on an error and scored. That one gets away at a wild pitch, moves the runners up again. Now to third and second. Go Stewart and Whiteman. And Morrow with a 1-0 count. Drescher climbs the hill again. And he throws one in there, right down the middle. Strike one taken. 1-1. 2 down. 2 in scoring position. And Morrow lets that one go. Now that's a strike called. 1-2. Oh, no, that was the third. What did I miss? He struck him out, and I missed a strike in there somewhere, but that is it. A 13-5 win for the Tigers, and we'll take the Service Master by Hyatt cleanup break and come back and wrap things up here from Hike Field on AlbertLeeLive.com and North.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Hyatt. Hi, this is Beth Hyatt. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Hyatt will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lee Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lee Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and catch all the action on AlbertLeeLive.com. 13-5 win for the Tigers. They scored early and often, 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 5 in the third, 1 in the fifth, and 4 in the sixth to get their 13 runs. Northfield waited till the third inning to get runs going. They had 3, and then 1 in the sixth, 1 in the seventh. I'm not going to go too long. I got battery running out on my one last camera here, so we'll leave it at that way. A lot of great offensive performance for Albert Lee. A lot of stolen bases, a lot of RBIs, a lot of runs scored, and a really good pitching performance from Preston Smith, who went 6 innings. Cohen Drescher came in the 7th and got the save. A 13-5 win for the Tigers. They go to 2-1 on the year, 0-4 for Northfield, as they have started the year on a little bit of a skid. Albert Lee will have the weekend off. They've already moved the Saturday games to next month for both softball and baseball. And I still haven't figured out what went on in Northfield, as they still say it's delayed, over an hour delay here for some reason, with the Raider girls leading 11-2 in the 6th inning. If somebody up there probably knows what the truth is, they could get word to us, but that's the way we'll leave it for you here. 13-5 Albert Lee win over Northfield on AlbertLeeLive.com. And again, thanks to Integrity Material Sales, the sponsor for Northfield baseball all season long.